Hello, everybody. Welcome to Serbia. This is the Belgrade, the capital, and it's the battle between Serbia and Denmark in the EuroBasket qualifiers. One of the traditional homes of basketball in the world, really, Belgrade. And you can see in this group already, Georgia getting a sweep of Finland and Serbia winning the first meeting at Denmark. So here are the standings coming into this game. Serbia up at the top unbeaten. Georgia now 2-2 and have relegated Finland to third. Denmark down at 1-2 because Finland are one of the hosts. There's some work to do now for Denmark. If they can get a win tonight, boy, that would really help their chances, because only two other teams other than Denmark, or other than Finland rather, will be at the EuroBasket. Serbia looking every bit like the country that finished runners-up at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2023 and almost beat the USA in the semifinals at the Olympics before getting the bronze medal. And they are basically on a roll, really. It seems like they've put it all together. And Denmark have it all to do tonight. But this is an opportunity for Denmark to show the world, to show their country how good their basketball is. They didn't show it in the first meeting. Of course, they have shown it before against Serbia. And now the question is, can Alan Foss's team come out and get a win tonight? They've got something that they can look back on that first meeting, see if they can make some changes. But at the end of the day, Serbia will be strong favorites against pretty much any team they face, most teams they face. Certainly right now, the way they've been playing, they are just outstanding. And again, probably a take no prisoners approach tonight against Denmark. If you look at the world rankings, actually, Serbia right now #2 behind the USA and ahead of Germany, France, Canada, Spain, Australia, Argentina, Latvia, and Lithuania. And you have to go all the way down to number 56 to find Denmark in the world. So that is the magnitude of what this situation is for Denmark. They're going to have to spring a major upset if they want to get a win in Belgrade tonight. But games are not played on paper. You got to play them. Anything can happen. Svetislav Pešić, the legendary coach, still at the helm. And we're going to have now a pause for the playing of the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Denmark. National anthem of Serbia. Dame I gospodo, molimo vas sada da pozdravite himnu Srbije.
Alan Foss and Svetislav Pezic meeting mid-court. Of course, the close coaching fraternity in Europe. These gentlemen know each other. And referee crew tonight, Paulo Marques from Portugal, the crew chief. Mikel Manisti from Estonia on the left, and Norhan Jagri Hekimoglu from Turkey on the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referees for this game, Paulo Marques from Portugal, Mikel Manisti from Estonia, and Norhan Jagri Hekimoglu from Turkey. FIBA element for this game is Andreas Papadopoulos.
And we will get a look now at the rosters. Look at the starting lineups as well. And again, just it's hard to describe what basketball means to Serbia. You actually have to come to Serbia to experience it, to feel it. And I think more than anything, you feel the energy around it at these games. That's when you really know it's different here. And we should see that tonight. This will be a charged up crowd. Now, they love the national team. Ify Lundberg in the game tonight for Denmark. Darko Jukic, Mads Sturup, Kevin Larson, and Gustav Sjöjesen, with Engelhard Pedersen, Holst, Heed Andersen, Dreyer, Knudsen, and Tobias Jensen coming off the bench. And there is Alan Foss. Great to see him at the helm of Denmark. Really poured a lot of heart and soul into the job and into giving a lot to basketball over the years. And in many respects, this is a reward for that, to be able to come to Belgrade to face Serbia. Things didn't go well the other day. They trailed from start to finish in Denmark. And Serbia won convincingly. Balša Koprivica, Ognjen Dobric, Stefan Jovic, Alexa Vramovic, and Dusan Bezlec in the starting five, with Petrusev, Markovic, Radonov, Ristic, all coming off the bench. Svetislav Pezic. Well, what has he done? Well, what has he not done? I mean, he's done everything. So he's led Germany to the World European Championship, actually, as coach at 1993, but coached Yugoslavia to the world title in 2002. Before that, the European Championship, or the EuroBasket title in Istanbul. He was at the helm when Serbia finished runners-up at the World Cup in 2023, and of course this summer, which was a spectacular show by Serbia when they almost got to the final. You could argue they deserved to get to the final, but you know what? It was tough against the USA. USA came from behind and won it 95-91. Serbia had led by double digits in that game, and it was LeBron and Steph that really kind of led the fight back. That's what it took to beat these guys. Nikola Jokic, three-time NBA MVP, was with Serbia at the Olympics and will no doubt be with this team when they play at the EuroBasket. Denmark would love to make it to the EuroBasket. They played at the EuroBasket back in 1951, 53, and 1955.
Slavic.
Well, good evening, everybody. We're underway in Belgrade. And Anja Dobric, or Alexa Vramovic, I thought it was Dobric that was going in, but it's Alexa Vramovic with the first layup of the game. There's a shot from the wing that was short. Long rebound, chased down. Mads van Sturp who took that shot and got the rebound. Nowhere to go. And the foul going up. Good job by Darko Jukic. So Jukic gets to the line. Denmark trying to get off the slide, and they do. They get their first point at the free throw line. Here's Abramovic. Stefan Jovic. Into the paint. Goes up with the left hand and scores. Jukic again, gets it to the corner. Mads off the back. Mads Sturp off the back of the iron. Now Vramovic. Driving in and gets rejected by Kevin Larsson. Here's Vramovic again. Thought about the three. Instead, Jovic has it. Shot clock about to expire. He has to put it up. And does not get it off. A rare mistake. It's not often you see Serbia not get anything. And that was because of the deflection, the good hands defensively. Lundberg. Nope, that was Iffy getting the jumper. 4-3. Now the pass into the paint has it taken away. Iffy off to the races. Jukic gets it to Larsson, fakes, puts it up, and fouled. So good response. Good job, Larsson. Lundberg had that famous 38-point explosion against Czechia, by the way. If you're wondering if that's the same Iffy Lundberg, yes, it is. Larsson makes the first. Does not make the second. Abramovich whips it to the corner. Three-pointer. You can count it. Well, Bezlach. And Abramovich just harasses pretty much anybody he faces. Well, defense makes life miserable. And the jump shot does not drop. Kukovica with the rebound. Jovic takes it, gets it to the paint. Oh. And spinning and getting inside, Kukovica. Also Kukovica going to the free throw line. .24 years of age, Kukovica. Center with Partizan. Belgrade, 2.16 meters. Then height, that's 7 feet 1 inches. Big boy. Or shall I say, big young man. And makes one of the two. So Jensen comes out, and Marcus Mueller-Engelhardt checks into the game. Darko Jukic handling the ball. Abramovich always reaching in, trying to get steals. Got a tough opponent tonight, though, in Lundberg. Lundberg, high arcing shot. It's long. And then Mueller going for the rebound. And I believe a foul called on Serbia. Watch Mueller. Well, not exactly sure where that was. But Denmark will take anything they can get right now. Lundberg keeps the low dribble. Bounce pass. Larson. Hey, Marcus Mueller-Engelhardt, what an opportunity this is for him. Just 18 years old. And now the foul on Ristic. In fact, he's only 17. He turns 18 on December 1st. Dobric played for Serbia at the Olympics. Another good job by him. Really kind of solidified his space, his spot in this team. And there he is, reading the pass intended for Sylvester Pedersen. Entry pass gets away. Chance to go quickly. Here's the lob. And there was a little bit of showtime. It's what they tried, but they ended up missing and then getting punished at the other end. That's a 5-point swing because Iffy Lundberg knocks down the three-pointer. That's very un-Svetislav Pezic-like. I'm not sure he appreciated that. Three-point shot, no good. And a chance for Denmark to take the lead. Lundberg in the open floor. Bounce pass, Pedersen. Beautiful drive, and he's fouled. How about Denmark? And the men come from the north. And they can play. They show it on that sequence. Beautiful bounce pass, Lundberg. And then the cut right into the lane. And some substitutions. A chance now for a three-point play for Pedersen. But he throws it off the back of the iron. Nevertheless, Denmark lead midway through the first quarter. Patricia goes up against the 17-year-old. Inside it goes, and the denial. Shot clock about to expire. They got to get it up. And good defense by Pedersen. There's 1 second on the shot clock. Look at the size of Muller Engelhardt. He is a big young man, a teenager. They got to get it up, and he gets blocked by Muller Engelhardt, and it leads to a break for Denmark. They don't mess around, and look, oh, and they rush. Muller though hustles down, but steps out of bounds. Muller Engelhardt. And now we're going to see number 17, Frederick Dreyer, come into the game as Larson goes out. One of the most exciting things about the qualifiers is when you get to see players like Engelhardt play. You just realize how much good young talent there is out all over the world, all over Europe. Here's the pass. They get it out to the wing, and the three-pointer is good. Well, not a bad-looking shot at all. Dobrits can knock him down with the best of them. Ooh, Bloomberg high arcing three and showing what he's all about. Gets it right back. Scoreboard having a hard time keeping up with the action. It's such fast. Here's the pass to the corner. 12-11 Denmark. There we go. Into the corner. Abramovich gets the baseline, feels the foul coming, and gets it up, so he has a couple of free throws. And Abramovich gets it to go. And makes the second as well. Alexa Abramovich. Engelhardt. Tobias Jensen. Abramovich decides to hold it up. Beslich has it knocked out of his hands. Beslich here's, oh no, it's Simanic who hears the applause. Become a real favorite of Serbia following all the great work that he's done. Following that serious injury that he had, obviously, at the World Cup. And Guduric fouled, shooting the three by Engelhardt. Big deal to have tickets to go see the national team play in Belgrade. Guduric makes the first. Makes the second, and now he gets one more. So he makes all three. Jensen. Here's Iffy. For three. I'm telling you, folks. I mean, this guy, he is tough. Real tough. Not that we're surprised. We've known about him for a long time. Gobitz for three. Offensive rebound and goes right back up with it. Petrushev. Iffy Lumberg is going to celebrate his 30th birthday coming up as well. And good job, Petrushev. It's a part of his game that's a little bit underrated, his shot blocking. He's really tough. And they're all about Iffy Lumberg here, that's for sure. It's Partizan. Now, Samanic boxed out well there. Pass outside, beautiful play, and Avramovic doesn't mess around, takes it up to a 6-point lead, wide open. Dreyer from the left corner. Avramovic just kind of hangs in the air, and Alan Foss needs to get a timeout here late in the first quarter. Serbia starts to get the wind in their sails and start to pull away. Avramovic, one of the fan favorites. Let's go down to the bench.
Listen, guys. Prøv lige at høre her. Det er fuldstændig rigtigt. Vi kommer frem til de skud, vi gerne vil have. Okay? Men hold bolden foran os. Vi holder bolden foran os. Vi kan kaste skudderne, og så beskytter vi god. Vi går ret godt med det. Okay? Offensivt, der kigger vi efter her næste gang. Kigger vi efter her. Hey, ATO. You tager den op. Aldrig væk til mig. Basket. Offensiv. Backstreet til Darko. Okay, det er ikke at sige, vi er her i gang. Godt skud. Han bliver røst. Helt god.
Lumberg couldn't play in the first game because he had a game against Crvena Zvezda that was on at the same time. So the home fans in Denmark couldn't see their favorite son, but they're getting to see him now on TV. Makes a difference having him in the team, doesn't it? leaving him open. And it was a little long. Good job. Moeller Engelhardt getting his hands up. Here's Pedersen. Taking it deep. Lundberg has to get it up again. He does this time and he makes it. Whistle blows. Foul on Engelhardt. Made a real difference since coming into the game, Engelhardt, but it's scary to think how good he can become. He's one to watch, that's for sure. As part of the Unicaja Malaga system, which means he's being looked after quite well, I would suggest. In terms of development, everything else. Petrusev makes the free throws to stretch the lead back up to 8. Six-second differential, the game clock and the shot clock. They want to take it down as far as he can, although it doesn't take long for Serbia to get up the floor, that's for sure. And here they go. Dobric from long range and just off the front of the iron. So that's it. 1 quarter in the books. Denmark playing hard, playing well, but it's Serbia that have the early lead. 25-17. So you see the shooting percentages. Free throw line, the big difference for Serbia, getting 8 of 9. First quarter highlights. And just a lot to get excited about watching Iffy Lundberg, who's been outstanding. And it's also exciting watching Avramovic. Look at Lundberg deliver the pass, and that led to the three-point play opportunity. Didn't make the free throw. And Serbia can shoot it well. We've seen that already tonight. And to be fair to Denmark, they've knocked some down as well with Iffy Lundberg, but here's Avramovic laying it up and in. Well, scan in the barcode to get courtside 1891 into your smartphone for all the latest of international basketball video streams, all the information. I mean, right now that app just keeps getting better and better. I was just looking at it. Great way to keep up with all the action. So second quarter action is indeed underway. Denmark in the white with red trim, attacking the basket to the left. Larson on the baseline to Iffy Lundberg. Bounce pass down low, back to Lundberg. Feet set and just a little bit off, a little bit long. And here's Serbia attacking. Oh, Dobric goes down. Hopefully he's okay. And they get Guduric with the three-pointer. They just know how to play the game, don't they? Serbia. Davidovic in the game now for Serbia. And Davidovic wears number 27. 11-point lead for the home team for Serbia. Ball knocked out of the hands of Jukic. Lundberg gets it over to Larson, gets it up and rattles out, but there's the follow. They keep it alive. Good hustle by Denmark. Bounce pass to Larson. That's a good basketball. And nowhere to go for Larson. Ends up throwing it. Oh, look at the hustle. Great play to prevent Davidovic from picking it up. That was a smooth bullet. Now, he's not going to get possession, but at least he prevents the layup by Davidovic. And Guduric fouled. Knudsen whistled for the personal. Guduric seems like he's okay. So he inbounds it. And driving in and having it knocked off his leg is Alexa Radonov. Good job by Ife Lundberg. So once again, that diving on the floor for the loose ball, even though it's going to be a backcourt violation. Knudsen saved Denmark a couple of points. And how about that? The lob and the slam by Knudsen. Good job. Jukic finding number 18. Oh, wonderful play by Guduric. Pezic looks on a little bit concerned. And there's a Jukic jersey, a fan. I wonder if it's that Jukic. No, a little bit too long that time for Lundberg. Here's Radonov again. Serbia up by 11. Trying to turn the screw here in the second quarter. Shot from the right. Berisha no good. Beautiful bounce pass back to Jukic, and the bucket is there. I'll tell you what, Lundberg can put a bounce pass on the money. Look at this. And well taken by Jukic. So timeout. Timeout by Svetislav Pešić. Let's go down and listen. Well, Jukic has got Serbian roots, but born in Copenhagen. And he's been with this national team for a while now. Senior national team all the way back to 2014. Back to a 9-point lead for Serbia. Jovic guarded, gets it down, and Knudsen trying to guard Petrusev and not able to stop him. And Petrusev makes it a 3-point play. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Knudsen. Lundberg to Larsson. Knocks it down. Jovic, Borisa Semenic, and oh boy, the ball hit to Davidovic, and Borisa, much to the delight of the crowd, goes in for the layup. Jukic to the corner. Larsson, another one for the big fella. He can shoot it, can't he? Jovic behind the back pass to Petrusev for three. And Jukic with the rebound, but can't control it. Davidovic comes up with it. And Knudsen knocks it out of the hands of Petrusev. Oh, it looks like he might have gotten him on the arm a little bit. Knudsen's like, well, can get away with it. Why not? And wow, Denmark. Tell you what, they're hanging around right now. 5:15 remaining. First half. And the inbounds pass. You don't like to give those up. Alexa Radonov scores. Iffy Lundberg avoids the turnover, the D. Here's Larsson. He's had the hot hand. He keeps it. He spins. And then I think he was caught between passing and shooting. And then Iffy Lundberg whistled for the foul. Ah, boy, that hurts. The turnover. Basketball is hard enough not to give away those plays. Turnovers and easy buckets against a team like Serbia. Jovic to the corner. And that's the fan favorite, Samanic. He's got 4 points, and now it's a 13-point advantage. Jukic gets his feet set, And push is going to keep it at this end. Not the push, it was just the hands from Simanic on Larsson. So Simanic hears the applause as he goes out. Guduric puts up a tough. Guduric forces Lundberg to put up a tough shot. And Serbia saving in bounds. I think this crowd has admiration for Lundberg. Of course, unless you've got some Cervina's Vesta fans in here, and maybe not. Certainly the Partizan fans have a lot of respect for him. And it looks like Dusan Beslic has an issue that he's going to have to come out of the game. Maybe it's his hand. Hopefully that's nothing serious. Lundberg is also going to sit down with 3:39 to go in the first half. Larsson's a hugely important player for this team. He's a veteran, 34 years of age. CD, the central player. Here's Serbia making another change. Simanic is going to come back into the game. Jovic has it knocked out of his hands, then he loses it right at the end of the shot clock. Oh, tough pass for Larsson. Davidovic goes in for the dunk. A couple of costly turnovers for Denmark. Tobias Jensen back in the game, number 77. Skip pass. And there is the rim protection. Ooh, hard drive and foul. Serbia unbeaten. I think it's pretty certain they're going to make it to the EuroBasket. Lithuania have clinched their spot today. Jovic makes the first. So Serbia came in 3-0. They win this game, they will qualify. And the race for the other spot is going to be a tough one. Georgia have improved to 2-2. So if Denmark do not win this game, they will drop to 1-3. But don't forget, they did beat Georgia in the first meeting. And they will face Georgia again. Seemed to be kind of spluttering towards the end of the first half from a timing standpoint. So Al Frost now being told something. Something to do with one of their substitutions, I think. And bounce pass. So Lundberg has come back into the game to try to finish things up here. There's Lundberg. He loses it as he gets into the paint. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Guduric needs to throw the lob, and good defense right at the end. Dreyer. I don't know if they want to challenge this. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's Denmark ball. But if they challenge it, they'll win it. But do you want to challenge it with 0.5 or do you want to save it? I think the only thing that really they're going to do with 0.5 seconds is throw it up near the rim here. There you go. And it costs, well, I guess they probably regret not challenging it now. Ah, boy, the turnover into the hands of Avramovic. And as well as Denmark have played in this half, and it feels like they haven't played too badly. You just can't make mistakes against this Serbia team. They just punish you. Petrusev from the corner, and another three-pointer. And that leads to a timeout. All Serbia right now.
Vi har kun et postspil for ham, ellers er det bare direkte ind og så spil på. I får sætte Østlinje fri. Han bliver fodboldet, og så den anden skal have op. Og se om I kan få min transition. Vinder min transition.
Well, we talked about the difference in the rankings between these two teams, and you know the reality is that Serbia are one of the best teams in the world. So to expect to come in here and get a win, even if Lundberg is playing, it's a tall order. But we've seen some good stuff from Denmark tonight. Yet they find themselves trailing by 22 points. It's been a difficult second quarter. Now another turnover. So it's all going horribly wrong in this second quarter for Denmark. Serbia outscoring them 23-9. It's 25-17 at the end of the first quarter. Here's Petrusev. Little jump hook, and this is everything. Bounce pass to Larsson, and he knocks down the jumper. Free throw line. Get it back to a 20-point deficit. Serbia will try to hold it for one. Tobias Jensen guarding Avramovic. Who gets it up from three, misses. Davidovic goes for the rebound. And if it's on Denmark, that's free throws for Davidovic. Davidovic takes his time and makes the free throw. So frustrating conclusion here for Denmark. They got the Larsson jumper. And second free throw is good. So back to a 22-point lead. Jukic gets it up from midcourt. Oh, it was close. So frustrating second quarter for Denmark. Serbia lowered the boom. They lead at 50-28 over Denmark at halftime. $50 for Serbia, 28 for Denmark at halftime. Look at the free throws for Serbia. 13 of 14. Also 4 more makes inside the arc now. 8 rebounds, advantage, 6 more assists, and obviously they're capitalizing when Denmark turned it over. Leading the scoring for Denmark, Lundberg has a game-high 13. Larsson has 8. Jukic 3. Petrusev pacing Serbia with 10. Avramovic 9 and Guduric 8. Well, you're looking at some of these highlights for Serbia, and they could take a difficult situation like that, put it up and in. And that was a good dunk from Knudsen. And Guduric able to get past 2 Danish defenders. Beautiful bounce pass from Lundberg to Jukic. Jukic rather, and there is Larsson's been tough. I mean, he's got a nice soft stroke, doesn't he? But the second, third opportunities that Serbia get, forget about it. They're going to punish you. Another example of the soft touch, and that was the turnover that was costly as Lundberg throws it right into the hands of Serbia. Some confusion. Davidovic taking the steal and going down for the dunk. And here we are at halftime.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Skip pass. Driving in. Oliver. Oh, nice play.
Trying to make this game as respectable as they possibly can. Points difference might be a game changer. Oh, that is a thunderous one-handed hammer from the 20-year-old Jensen.
Erie hesitates. Alley-oop. Oh my goodness! Dobry noc, Bratislava. Good night, Slovakia.
Oh, look at the space for Osman. He resets. No, he puts it on the floor and takes it to the rim for the big jam.
Entry pass, oh, beautiful play. Zugris turns that rim into his own personal jungle gym.
And that one doesn't go in either. I mentioned it earlier in the game. He is a walking highlight reel when it comes to dunks.
And a good block down the other end. And here they come. Here comes Germany. They've got numbers. Wide open Creamer in the corner. Yes, splashes it in. That's what you want from out of a timeout.
Oh, there's a lane here. Oh, and it's filled beautifully. Hazard carrying on where he left off in the first half. And he turns cheerleader at the end.
Still plenty of time left though. Avramovic getting himself in a spin at the top.
Past inside, oh, that is a poster. That is huge, Koprivica.
And basketball fans, I'll say it, well, no, got it up.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Well, did it count? Are we going to double overtime? I think we're going to double OT, baby. I can't believe it. I think that's good.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Iffy Lundberg, no surprise, he's leading Denmark in scoring tonight, 13 points. And been really sensational. Jump shots, driving, passing. He's doing it all. He's especially good with that jumper early on. But also the soft touch. But they just need him so much. Asking a lot of him, trying to give it all. And Filip Petrusev also leading the way for Serbia. He's got 10 points. So impressed by him. He just plays really well when he represents Serbia. Terrific. So Serbia well on top. They can qualify for the FIBA EuroBasket if they can get a win tonight. And right now, it's going to take an extraordinary effort by Denmark to come back and win this game. All will not be lost for Denmark if they do not come back, however. They still got one win, still got 2 more games to play. And you'd have to think that they would like their chances of beating Georgia in February. Although Georgia seemed to have turned the corner, they will be tough opponents, although they'll have to face Serbia again. But just remembering how spectacular of an event the last EuroBasket was, it is not one that you want to miss if you are an elite basketball player. And if you're playing for your national team, the Serbian national team, you are elite. And if you are playing for Denmark, I mean, these guys for Denmark, they are not far off from making it. Just got to put a good result, get another good result against Georgia possibly, and that would be enough if they were to sweep Georgia. Unless Georgia were to upset Serbia, which is always possible. Serbia outscored Denmark 25-17 in the opening quarter, and 25-11 in the second. We'll see if they can rebound. Huge ass to come from behind, no doubt about it. Petrusev's 3 of 6 from the floor, as you saw with the leading stats. 8 points for Guduric, 9 for Vramovic. That constant pressure, the active hands, just capitalize on any mistake that's made. You almost have to play that perfect basketball. Scanning the barcode to get EuroBasket Qualifiers app in your smartphone. Great source of information at your fingertips. Love just hearing the noise, the hum, the buzz around the arena at a basketball game like this. The anticipation. The second half action is underway, folks. If you're just joining us, 50-28, Serbia on top of Denmark. Serbia will qualify for the FIBA EuroBasket if they get a win tonight. It would be a second win in this window, the first coming, and Abramovich starts things off well. I don't think there's a player since the launch of the new system of competition back in the current form of competition back in 2017 that has elevated his status more because of this competition than Alexa Abramovich. Could be wrong, but that's what I think, because he has been just moving from strength to strength and just gave him that platform to show what he could do. Look at that. Borisa Simanic knocking down. Simanic knocking down the three-pointer. Now one of the best players really in international basketball, Abramovich. Lundberg has to put up a prayer right at the end. Vramovic, Guduric now. And it's just not easy, is it? Any potential comeback just gets more and more likely as the lead grows to 30. Simanic thought he'd forced the turnover. Let's watch this. No, it was Bezlach that knocked it out of his hands. – This is Guduric hitting the open three. Oh, beautiful play. Jukic laying it up and in. Ooh. Ramovic. And the foul on Jukic. Mads on Stirrup. Hopefully he was okay. Kind of fell awkwardly there. Vramovic. Back to Guduric. And constantly crashing the boards. Koprivica. Oh, Vramovic holding his face. Oh, looks like he's okay. Boy, what a catch and pass. He was out of bounds, though, but I mean, gosh, extraordinary how Balša Koprivica was able to catch that pass. But yeah, Simanic was well out of bounds. There's the pass. And the miss. Forster. Look at the pass. The give and go into the corner. Simanic off the back of the iron. The crowd appreciates the passing. Kevin Larson doing all he can out there to clock things up. Here is a three. That's what happens. Dobric finishes. An offensive foul. Called on Gustav Sør-Jessen. 61-30. It's all going Serbia's way right now. Deservedly, I mean, they're just playing hard. Vramovic. 14 points for Alexa Vramovic. Just looks cool, calm, and collected out there, Vramovic. Comfortable. Midway through the third quarter. Ooh. Oh, behind the back pass. Dobric misses. I would have brought the house down if he'd sunk that. Oh, Nice. Getting it back, and Jensen for three. Nice shot from the young Dane. Dobric's bounce pass. Oh, beautiful basketball, but then the height, I think the size of Engelhardt affected that. Here's Jensen again, open three, and not this time. Quickly up the floor it goes as Radanoff releases early. Engelhardt not tempted to shoot it, gets it to Lundberg instead, and knocks it down. Oh, a little careless. I think that's going to be Serbia basketball. Good hustle, Radanoff over there. So coming into the game, Bogolu Markovic, number 6. He's got the ball. They got some big young men in Serbia, don't they? Look at Markovic. Guduric. Quickly, beautiful bounce pass. Jensen. Well, chasing it down. Knudsen gets it back. Jensen open. Knudsen can't save it this time. Markovic, Bogolu Markovic, who's just checked in, just 19 years of age, power forward, 2.10 meters in height. Radanoff, swatted by Knudsen. Jensen getting a good chance. Looks kind of like a small version of Franz Wagner. Tobias Jensen. Could be a distant relative, maybe. Let's play in Germany. So just a blowout right now. Davidovic comes back in for Dobric. Shoulder pass. Vramovic and quickly Lundberg. Lundberg has it, puts it up, gets blocked by Ristic. So Dusan Ristic getting a block. Here's Engelhardt. Well, it was a lively start to the game. Good execution. Good play by Denmark, but just, you know, quality sometimes and experience tells, and it has in this game. Dusan Ristic coming into the game here late in the second half and makes the second. Nice play. I'll tell you what, Tobias Jensen has certainly, I mean, people already know about him, but he's certainly raised even more eyebrows. Ratio Farm Ulm youngster. He's 20 years, only turned 20 in May. Good hands. Forcing the turnover. Pedersen, and then he's fouled by Ristic. Bosnia and Herzegovina's win over Croatia prevented France from clinching a EuroBasket spot tonight. Greece came back and beat Great Britain tonight, but that was another good game that was played in between those two teams. That was in Thessaloniki. Here's Engelhardt. Poland won a thriller over Estonia, 88-86. Estonia's first loss. Poland are going to be at the EuroBasket, so that was a good win for them. They're one of the host nations. Ristic joining the party. The jump shooting, three-point shooting party. Here's Jensen again. Final minute. Final 15 seconds, in fact, of the third quarter. Avramovic goes down looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. Lundberg, and the pass goes, well, it was Markovic called for the foul, 19-year-old. That's a good call. Got him on the arm. From the baseline, Jensen again. Whoa. Well, those Ratio Farm Ulm fans watching Tobias Jensen tonight might be thinking we got to get him some more minutes. He certainly is a promising player. 3 quarters are in the books, and it's Serbia in command. (70-39). Serbia on top of Denmark. Well, the free throw line is a huge disparity, and also the three-point shooting by Serbia has been really tough. Avramovic taking it deep. Simonic knocking it down. Great story about Borisa Simonic. If you look on the EuroBasket Qualifiers website and go and dated November 23rd, against all odds, Borisa Simonic returns as Serbia's true superhero. And you read that and you can understand why the fans are so attached to him and so supportive, because that injury that he had at the World Cup, he ended up losing a kidney. Yet here he is playing for the national team again. And he admits at the time when he had the injury, he didn't even know if he would come back. A story written by Igor Cherkovic. He lives in Croatia and knows all these guys. There's a good insight. And just a great story about perseverance and about coming back. And that's why all of these fans have all the time of the day for Simonic. Here's Jukic. Drives in. So I'd encourage you all to go to FIBA.basketball and read up on all the great stuff, all the great content that goes on that website about all these national teams and stories. Ball knocked out of bounds by Iffy Lundberg. So 70-41. Here's the lob. Well, Denmark knew that that's what Serbia were going to do because there was only so much time on the clock. But even so, doesn't make it easy stopping it, because if anybody's going to get that, it's going to be Serbia. Oh, beautiful bounce pass and dunk from the young man, Engelhardt. All 17 years of it. Mario Saint-Supéry has been playing for Spain in this window. We saw Nolan Traoré play for France. A promising guard. Good to see a lot of good young talent. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, backdoor cut. Radonov. Little give and go action. Oh, and almost the telegraph passed him with the other way. Now Knudsen drives in to Jukic to the corner. Look at the young man. Boogaloo, Markovic, and then tried to throw. I don't know if that was a lob pass, but I think the fans appreciate the effort and recognize the youthful enthusiasm. This is a beautiful play by Alexa Radonov and Serbia, and that was Engelhardt with his dunk response. Oh, pass intended. And it's going to lead to another dunk for Serbia. Radonov dunks it home. And now foul Radonov. Well, you can see Svetoslav Pesic having a big smile there. So there's Radonov going out. Tobias to Knudsen. Tobias Jensen gets it again. Into the corner. Speaking of Tobias Jensen, he had a terrific dunk in the first game against Serbia. You probably saw it near the top 10. Look at that three-pointer from Ristic. Quick pass down low, good play, Jukic, and it's Jensen again. He knows how to play. Oh, here he is, the young man, Markovic. Nice footwork. The lob. And, almost saved it. Good defense down low, preventing the young man from getting the dunk. It was Ristic, in fact, that got it. Oh, might have gotten some of the arm there, some of the wrist. Abramovich with one of those mazy runs up at the top, misses. Oh, the putback jam from Balša Koprivica. Number 5 is alive. Nobody boxing him out. And the ball deflected. Here's Abramovich again. And just goes old school, lays it up with the left hand. And it's a timeout. Nice bounce, nice attempt at the bounce pass from Iffy Lundberg. Look at this. I mean, even the neutral fans, you just have to sit back and applaud Serbia for their clinical, enthusiastic approach. I mean, this is a country of legendary players, and all of these players looked up to some amazing figures in the sport and have drawn inspiration from them, and they've definitely brought the good times back. I think if you asked anybody right now, though, around the world, the game is a lot better. It's definitely a lot better in Germany. There's a lot more competition, probably. That would be my opinion. Taking nothing away from those guys back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I mean, they were all amazing players. I mean, you don't really need to compare eras, really, but I mean, these guys, what I'm trying to say is you need to appreciate how good these guys are, even if they're not winning as many titles as all of their heroes did back in the day. There, I said it. That's what I was trying to get out. 83-45. Larson to the wing. Jukic comes in, gets blocked by Markovic. He's going to be good. He's in this national team for a reason. He is tough. You can tell. Learning to play the right way and getting a chance to play for the legend. Pesic is something that he'll remember for the rest of his life. And I think all of us would like to see Pesic coach for as long as possible. I remember when he came to Valencia and took over a team that was just in a very bad way. It was like flipping a switch. They went from being a hugely underachieving team overnight to one of the best teams in Spain. And he just has that savvy, that knowledge, that experience. And this country has so many coaches of just incredible stature. And there is the denial. Of course, the late Dusan Ivkovic. But you look at the FIBA Hall of Fame and you'll see all sorts of legends that have come from this part of the world. Here's Abramovich. Whipping it over to Dobric. Leading now 41 points. Oh, Abramovich looked like he might have taken a shot. Yeah, just to say it's okay, don't worry about it. It was a Frederick Dreyer, and good bucket. And really, if you're a Danish basketball fan, I don't think you should be any less encouraged about where your team is. You know, you've seen some good stuff here. From one game to the next, you just don't know. Remember, they opened up with that win over Georgia, and they can always get that win again. You got some good young talent that we've seen here, but it is just not easy going up against this Serbia team ever. I mean, they are the #2 team in the world. Remember, they had the USA on the ropes at the Olympics with Jokic leading the way. Simonic is going to come back into the game. Davidovic goes out. It's all good for Serbia. Abramovich gets it down low, and Koprivica once again the two-handed jam. Bucket is good by Dreyer. Pass whip to the corner, and Dobric this time does not make it. That rebound by Heed Anderson. Adam Heed Anderson. Larson spins, gets it. Patrick Dreyer couldn't make that one, or didn't make it. He could have. Quick pass down low, and Simonic with the dunk. Just getting too many easy looks now. Denmark looking a little tired. Well, I think the Serbia fans have gotten a good dose of their national team tonight. That is going to leave them in a very happy mood once they leave and head home, head for the exits. A lot to like. Will they be favorites to win the FIBA EuroBasket? I think they might just be. There is a baseline jumper from Koprivica. Just wonder who's going to make the team. I mean, this must be the... When you talk about trying to make a national team, this is going to be a tough one to make. Good defense being offered by Onyan Dobric. Larson puts it up from deep, misses. That's long from Larson. So here he is, the young Markovic, a little long. Could play at the under-18 European Championship last year. And some long looks on the faces of the guys wearing the red. Nice bounce pass. Oh, another dunk from Tobias Jensen. He comes out of this game with some credit. Eyebrows being raised. Here is the pass to the corner, and Simonic. Another bucket for him. He's got 12 points. Offensive rebound. Pedersen, nice handoff. Soft touch. And this will probably be the last attempt from Avramovic to get it up. Oh, what a catch by Mar. What an attempt. What an audacious attempt by Avramovic. Look at that. That is crazy. Just flung it up there. And once again, another drive by Avramovic. 18 points for one of the many Serbia heroes. And Denmark are going to stop. 98-51, Serbia going to win it. And just a convincing win. Great job by Svetislav Pezic. Denmark came out with the right attitude, the right application, but ultimately the quality told, and then just kind of wore down Denmark as the game went on. Serbia win it 98-51 over Denmark. So the young Markovic getting it after playing for the senior team for the first time, playfully. Just as long as it's not your coach doing that, I guess it's okay. It's a great night for Serbia. Quality performance from a team that has real designs on winning the FIBA EuroBasket. It's going to be held next year in Latvia, Cyprus, Finland, and Poland. No telling where they'll end up, but I think you can probably wager that they will definitely make it for the knockout round or for the final round, and they've clinched their spot with this win tonight. So you can see those numbers, just let you digest them. Just overall superiority. Avramovic 18, Simonic 12, Guduric 11, Lundberg had 15, 13 of those in the first half. Jukic and Jensen. I'm surprised Jensen didn't finish with more points. Seems like you can remember every single bucket that he had. So here's a look back at some of the plays. That was a good play by Jensen. And talking about Jensen's overall performance, if you want to finish with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 19.5 minutes. But Serbia, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Onion Dobric. 18 points, 8 assists for Abramovich overall. Koprivica, 7 points, 4 rebounds. And likewise for him, it seems like he scored a lot more than 7 points. Alexa Radonov came in and did well in his 13 minutes. Played with a lot of energy, had 8 points. Guduric with 11 points, the 5 assists. Leading in the steals tonight was Koprivica with 3 and Davidovich with 3. So that's what they did, and Alan Foss congratulates Svetislav Pezic on a job well done. So Serbia remain unbeaten at the top of the table, and you will find them at the EuroBasket next year. Georgia also winning 2 in this window. They go to 2-2. Finland already assured of a spot as one of the host nations. So that last spot will be determined in the next window. It'll either be Georgia or Denmark. Denmark will play Georgia, and Georgia will also play Serbia. So if Denmark, you know, can beat Georgia, if Georgia do fall to Serbia, well, they will still be able to go to the EuroBasket.